Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason, welcoming you back to more The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last time, we finished up our shenanigans out on the Great Sea, and I guess basically got both of the iron boots and the power bracelets. At least I think that was last episode. If not, it was the episode before. But this time, well, we're, like I said last time, we are going to be heading to, our first major location to getting the Master Sword's power back. However, I said that, but what are we doing back on Outset? Well, there are three elephants in the room and one refill that we need to take care of. Starting off here, I'm actually going to go ahead and get the major one out of the way. We're going to go ahead and go visit Orca. Because if you remember, Orca said that we needed to bring him Knight's Crests, and if we brought him 10 of them, he will actually give us something. Ah, Link, you are alright. Why did you not tell me about Ariel? That was thoughtless of you. This island has seen hard times ever since you departed. I do not know what you have been doing on your journey, but you seem a little more daring these days. That look in your eye is not the same one you left here with. Very good. Show me just how much you've improved your sword skills. This is somewhat of a mini-game. Basically, we're being tested on how many times we can hit Orca within 3 hearts. And yeah, he says to hit him 100 times, and you get a different reward for each of the times. But it's not all entirely worth it. And plus, I feel like it does just kind of waste your time, because I think most of the rewards are just rupees. He doesn't give you any treasure charts. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're just going to aim for the max one, which the one that give us a reward is actually 500. I can actually put up on screen maybe what the rewards for each of the times is, just to, kind of prove that I think they're just rupee rewards and we don't really need them. But, we're going to aim for the 500 one. So I guess what I'm going to do, because this is literally just going to be me sword slashing him like 500 times, is I think I'm just going to speed this up a little bit and maybe play some music. Maybe some music we haven't properly been able to hear. You know what? I don't know, I'll pick something in post-production. Future Jason, pick a good song. Okay, so, as we are getting to the end of this, and I actually distracted myself a little bit there and almost screwed myself out of that, but Something I do want to make note of is during this entire thing, you've seen me that I've just been basically blocking him with a shield and slicing him in the opportunities that I can, and that I haven't been going for parry attacks. This is what I personally think to be the best method to getting 500 on him in a decent amount of time. I mean, it'll still take you a while, because 500's a lot, but basically, like, you want to do this because it's basically the best way for you not to lose all 3 of your hearts, you know, in a get-go. And I also am avoiding parry attacks, and that's simply just because I think that parry attacks are a little too risky when trying to go for something this high. And so, yeah, I'm basically just not recommending doing parry attacks unless you know for sure that you can get it off fast enough. It's better to just try to block him. See, I'm doing it now, and that's just because, you know, I'm able to get it off. But I actually can have him hit me because we are already at the threshold that we need. So let's go ahead and have him hit me once, and then hit me another time. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It just takes a while. Ah, 542 blows. You have improved. You have already become a fine swordsman, but I am certain you can do even better. Link, take this. We get a piece of heart for our efforts. And I'm actually curious, does he ask us to go even higher? Actually, I'm curious, like, does he ask us to go even higher? Because if he does, then I think what I'll do is I'll probably go ahead and just, Oh, keep going at me until I hit you 3 times. Okay, so he doesn't really go any higher than that. I thought he'd tell us to, like, hit us 700 times, but yeah. I will put the rewards for all of the, you know, amounts that you get for each of them, except for the 500, since we already know that gives us a piece of heart. But the second thing that I wanted to come in here for is to hand him these Knight's Crests. Why, that is a Knight's Crest. How many of those do you have? Then I suppose the time has come to speak to you about the crests. The Knight's Crest, it is a symbol of a courageous knight. But not just anyone can gather them. No, it takes a soul who possesses not only power, but wisdom and courage as well. Any courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn a powerful new sword technique. Both my brother and I dreamt of learning this technique in our youth. We worked so hard to collect the crests, but it took many long years and adventures beyond count before we even approached finding 10 of them, and we both grew old. It appears you have enough might to learn that technique now. Perhaps, just perhaps, you can master it. Very good, Link. Heed my words. Hold B to build up power, and then release it. Come at me now. Do it. Alright, let's go ahead, build up power, and let's wail on him. You learn the Hurricane Spin. Hold B to build up your power, and then release it to perform a whirling attack with your blade. Remember, it consumes magic power. Amazing, Link, you did it! You have mastered the Hurricane Spin! At last, you have made our long-held dream come true. Oh, the joyful tears, they won't stop. I thought my tears had dried up long ago. There is nothing left for me to teach you. I am certain now that you will save your sister Auril and bring her home to Outset. I'm half curious if you were intended to collect 10, I mean, you can get up to 10 Knight's Crests and technically go learn this technique before you go to the Forsaken Fortress, but most people don't. I honestly didn't even think about it. Because, like, he just talks about Auril, like, he doesn't know that we saved Auril already, but, like, she just hasn't come home yet because she's with the pirates. But, yeah, that's everything that has to do with Orca. We learned the Hurricane Spin, which is actually going to be very good, and I highly recommend that you grab it when it comes to the next dungeon, because it is going to be very helpful in there. But now, the second thing I want to do involves this pig here. Because as you can see, we got a really big, fat pig. And this pig is actually going to be very beneficial to us. And that is because he is actually going to help us get something. This something is going to require some bait, however. And we need to take him all the way across this bridge. You can do some jumping across this bridge to maybe go a little faster, but I suck at it, and I don't want to risk dropping him in the water because then I don't know where he's going to go. And you might as well just go through a door and come back out and try again. But, you know, we'll just keep moving. Don't worry, he struggles, but he doesn't ever really get out of your arms. Like, I've never seen him actually, like, struggle enough to get out of your arms. But we need to bring him over to these dirt patches we see over here. Specifically the one on the right. Go ahead and toss him down. And then we're going to want to aim for this right patch. And then, if we can, before the bait disappears, I want to drop him down and maybe he'll... There we go. Yeah. He will dig down. And in this soil, we can get another piece of heart. That's our fourth piece. We've completed yet another heart container. There's only one more set of 4 heart pieces left to go. And there's only 2 more heart containers in the entire game, so we're getting closer and closer to having all 20 hearts. Very good. But with that, I think that's everything on Outset. Ooh. I actually just realized I was going to do something, but I didn't do it. I want to actually refill our elixir soup, because, you know, since we are going to be consuming a lot of magic power with this hurricane spin, I think it'd be good if we had a full set of elixir soup to go into this next dungeon with. So, all we gotta do is talk to Graham, and she will just give it to us for free. Don't gotta pay any rupees or anything like that. And now, without further ado, there's nothing left to do on Outset. We've taken care of every single thing that we can do here. With exception to one thing, but that's story progress. That's not like side questing or anything like that. So, we have nothing left to do but head to our destination. Let's shove off for Headstone Isle. We have arrived. As technically it has been a while since we've been here. Last time we were here, I think, was for getting the heart piece on the top of the island and then the submarine treasure chart. So, now that we have the power bracelets, we can go ahead and pick up this headstone and throw it, and then we can gain access to the interior of the island, where it seems that there's another new Wind Waker song for us to learn. And to do this one, all we have to do is turn it to 6/4 time. Or, yeah, 6/4 time. And we've learned the Earth God's lyric.
O great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Naruto. I am a Zora sage. For an age, I have offered my prayer here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my steed in this temple, and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song that you just conducted is one that will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you.
Alrighty. We now have obtained some knowledge. So, we need to go find someone who carries on the bloodline of the Zora Sage. And we need to find someone who has that same instrument. Well, if we remember correctly, we have met someone who has that same instrument. And I think it's time we head to pay them a visit at Dragon Roost Island. And now that we have arrived, you can kind of faintly hear a harp playing. And we know who owns this harp. She's a friend we haven't seen since we first came here and helped out within the Dragon Roost Cavern, as well as got congratulated by her. And I'm sure she'd like to see how powerful we've become. So, I think it's time we go see Medley. And Medley is going to actually be over here on this cliff. And you know what? For dramatic effect, I'm going to do something insane. I'm going to change it to nighttime. Alright then, let's go visit Medley.
Oh, Link, you're okay! You know, Prince Komali's been asking me all about your adventures, Link. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Komali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own, without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though, Link. Watching Prince Komali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here, too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. Hey! Is that the Wind Waker? Wow! Link, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel...
Medley? Medley? My name is Naruto, the late Zora Sage. Listen to my words, dear. Destiny has called you the Sage of the Earth Temple. The Master Sword needs your prayers. Please listen to this melody. Now you try. You have the power to help this world. Help the hero who wields the power to repel evil. I believe in you.
Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Link. Thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. There's actually something I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Link, please. You must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Let's go now, quickly and quietly. Oh, Kumali. I just want him to remember me as a simple attendant.
Hey, Medley! There's something I want to ask you. Medley?
Alright. We now have awakened Medley as the Sage. And now we can head inside the Earth Temple and begin our trek to repairing the Master Sword's power. Now, this does not technically mean you can't do anything. You are not locked into, story progress by having Medley with you. So basically, if you haven't done any of the stuff that I've already done, and you feel like you want to go take care of it to prepare for the Earth Temple, go for it. Medley will just remain on your boat with us. Like, literally, look how adorable. It's an amazing journey. But, yeah, she will just remain there. She will not, scold you for wanting to go take care of something. So if there's anything you want to prepare for even further before we head into the Earth Temple, do it now. But since I don't, let's go ahead and head up to Headstone Island and prepare ourselves for the road ahead.
Medley, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature. The same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the Sage. It is a dark and frightening place. Link, protect Medley, and Medley, protect Link. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the
Welcome to the Earth Temple. And next time on The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker, we're gonna start on it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, trips out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.